Hello again, YouTuber. Welcome back to Sakura MMO 2. My name is MS Punker1, and last video we learned something kinda, in a way, incredible, and in one way expected, at least for me, about Aisling, the princess or noble girl. Apparently she actually is a werewolf, just as I expected, almost immediately when she started mentioning problems with the moon. And now, last video we got proof, so I will need to take care of her. Definitely no way to arm herself, arm herself. All Larry can do is stand there while. Oh, this is painful. This is painful to watch. Now our chance. Let's help her out, Neve. I like her normal sun witch outfit. Yola. Oh, nice. This is a nice picture, actually. It's from some put together two images, so CGs from the first game, and just make them into one. Both Neve and I hold up our palms and say in perfect unison, burn. All of a sudden, flames shoot out of our fingertips. The flames engulf the monster before it can catch Larry across the side of her face with claws. I think it means scratch, but catch, okay? The monster recoils, screaming while Larry scrambles for her sword. She picks it up, her fingers tightening around the hilt, breathing heavily. Is she or her fingers breathing heavily? Her hair is muscled and the clothes are rumpled. But it doesn't look like she's sustained any serious wounds. The wolf didn't get you, did it? Well, we can't have that. You're my precious knight, Larry, and I'm not going to let any monster ruin your good looks, even if that monster is a cute girl herself. That's a criminal offense. What are you implying here, Larry? He glances at Theon. Larry glances at the wolf. It's still staggering. Its fur singed and burnt, but most of the fire has already gone out. I know I said some of those words wrong, but usually it is what it is. Just can't pronounce them correctly. In Asaph Online, werewolves had a very high magical resistance stats because of their thick coats. I suppose the real Asaph is no different. Larry's fingers tighten around the hilt of her blade with newfound determination. Kind of looks like that actually is breaking her back, because we see her behind to the right there, and then her upper front to the left. So I don't know if she's just turning around or something, but it's still like this. It looks like she's kind of breaking her back. Larry pushes off against the ground with her right foot and darts forward, sword in hand. Enchant. I utter one word and Larry's sword begins to pulsate with magic. The blade glisters, turning golden. It's a usual strengthening spell. If you hit the monster with your sword now, its wounds won't close. The wolf will slowly be sapped of strength. How cocky. The werewolf tips its head back and howls in anguish, but Larry doesn't falter. She continues to slice the monster with her blade. If each blow, golden sparks flicker in the air. That must be the effect of my strengthening spell. The werewolf tries to retaliate, but Larry is too fast. She dances about its claws, ducking and dodging before the claws can catch her. Larry jumps up in the air, a finger tightening around the sword and drives the blade deep into the monster's back. The monster howls. It thrashes wildly in obvious pain and lashes out with one of its forearms. Larry jumps out of the monster's way before it can catch her, but she doesn't have time to pull the blade out of its back. The sword remains embedded in the monster's hide, but that's exactly what I wanted. The enchanted blade should serve as a constant thorn in the monster's side. As long as the blade is digging into the back, the wolf's strength will continue to dwindle, and its magical resistance should gain too. If the monster's weakened enough, I might be able to bind it with my magical chains. I can't yet though, it's still too soon. The monster has too much fight in it. Her face. Left without the weapon, all the lady can do is dodge when the monster once more lashes out with its claws and... The air ripples. 2 daggers fly through the air, the tips shining beneath the moonlight. The daggers can catch a monster in the side. They only graze it, nicking its fur, but it's enough to stop the monster pursuing a Larry. The wolf raises its head back, ears flattened against its skull, and glares at Theon. The thief girl smiles and waves questioningly at our assailant. Fion draws 2 more blades out of her pouches attached to her belt. She meets the monster as it rushes towards her, and parries its claws with her knives. Though it has a sword protruding from its back, the wolf still has a lot of fight left in it, in its muscular body. And now they have a split image. It strikes Theon over and over again. Its blows growing stronger from both pain and desperation. Maybe it knows it's outmatched. The wolf can instinctively sense that it can't hope to take all of us down. That's why it's focusing on Theon. She's the smallest, the slightest. She should be the weakest. It should be, but... Fear matches the monster's movements. She ducks beneath its claws and carves the monster's chest with one of her daggers. The monster staggered back once more, howling and... Neve shoots another fireball at the monster's back. The monster thrashes. Half of its body is on fire, and the smell of burning flesh fills the air. It wavers and throws. Its eyes swelling widely inside their sockets. It doesn't know who to attack first. Should take down Neve with her devastating darting magic, or Theon, who's quick and hardy with her daggers. Maybe it could try and attack Larry, who still doesn't have a weapon, but... Theon sends 2 more daggers flying through the air. They both catch the monster, sinking into its hind legs. I'm guessing the hind legs is most of the back legs, right? It's maybe it should be obvious, but it was just something I was thinking about. So it must be the back legs, right? The beast staggers forwards. Its front legs meeting the ground. Yeah, it is the back legs because it says the front legs here, so yeah. Hind legs are the back ones. Now on our fours, it looks less like a fearsome monster and more like a lost, frightened puppy. All of a sudden, I'm struck with a symphony for the beast. Sympathy for the beast. Ashley knew she would transform into a werewolf without her necklace, and that's why she wanted to find it so badly. She didn't want us to learn about her secrets. She didn't want to hurt us. That being the case, I have to grant Aislinn her wish. Bang. Magical ropes fly through the air. They wrap around the monster, cinching its legs to its furry stomach, and wrapping around its muscle. The monster winches on the ground. It's like a stock bug, crunching loose leaves and twigs in its wake. It's trying to escape, but to no avail. The monster has been weakened too much, and my magic is too strong. Now, let's put an end to this. I approach the fallen werewolf. It's still straining against its bindings, but the enchanted sword launched into its back has snapped it most of its strength. It's weak, too weak to break its bindings, and too weak to resist my magic. In this state, I should be able to force it back into its original form. I bend down on the forest floor behind the beast and extend one hand. My palm glows with magical energy. Navy stares at me, her eyes wide. I'm going to end this. Going to end this for good. It won't. Trust me. I'm going to seal this beast away for once and for all. And it's fortunate that I'm an incredible powerful witch, isn't it? Or do you think I'll be unable to pull this off? I know it will, but that's a risk I'm prepared to take. I need to make a need to ensure that this. I look at the bound werewolf. Never happen again. Aisling will no longer transform during the full moon. She'll be able to live her life as a normal girl without relying on magical trinkets to suppress her curse. It's possible, yes. Even the most devastating of curses can be reversed, no matter how they were wrought. When it's good thing I don't make mistakes, isn't it? It's difficult to say. I suppose it's just one of my whims. I can't let a pretty girl suffer. And with that I turn my attention back to the restrained wolf. Aisling. I press my palm gently against the wolf's singed blackened coat. The wolf's body is covered with cuts and lacerations. It smells a little like Korean barbecue. Its eyes are filled with pain. It suffered. They made that wolf suffer a great deal. But no longer. I'm going to make all that suffering go away. I'm sorry I couldn't find your necklace in time, Aisling. I hope this is payment enough. I close my eyes my white lashes melding together, and focus every single part of my very being into the fallen wolf before me. Images of Iceland flicker through my head like a kaleidoscope. Iceland's limp, lifeless body in my arms, her head pressed against my chest. Iceland's leg curled around mine, her hair flaming across her pillow in sleep. Her wide-eyed, surprised expression as Maddie embraced her. Neve's right. I don't know Iceland very well. We are virtual strangers, but I know this girl has suffered a great deal in her life. She's been cooped up inside her home for years, and she's never had an opportunity to make friends. I want to try and ease her suffering just a little. I know that doesn't sound like something a so-called dark witch would say, but to Iceland, I'm not a dark witch. I'm Viola. And I'm not a dark witch, Viola. I'm an adventurer, Violet. I guess that makes this alright. Doing a good deed every once in a while shouldn't harm my reputation so much. Magic pours from my body like a stream. It envelops the wolf in a warm, gentle glow. I have to focus harder than I ever focused before. I might be one of the strongest mages in Asaph, but breaking curse like this really is difficult. Iceland has been living with this curse for a long time. It's inflicted every inch of her body, infected. From the tips of her toes to the nerves inside her brain. I need to try and contain it. I have to seal it. I have to help her. Wonder why the text is so small now. The voices of my companions sound faint and far away. And that's why, to show that they are not really there for her. My grip of reality is starting to slacken. I can barely hear the sound of the wind, but the pounding on my heart has never been louder. This is the first time I've been so very aware of my own body, my own mortality. I might be the great dark witch, but I'm still human. If I'm cut, I bleed. There are things I can't do, even in a world of Asaph. All magic can be reversed, but all magic has limits. Sublimits being the frail, fragile bodies of humans who try to manipulate it. I can feel my consciousness fading. All my strength is leaving my body. But I can't stop now. I can do this. I have to. All of a sudden my heart constricts inside my chest. I don't have enough energy to twitch my fingertips. She's passing out. My body slips sideways, unable to support itself. I think this is a good place to end this video at. Sort of a cliffhanger. But anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.